do you know? More Aliexpress 3 3/4 inch clones. I ordered a few more before all the tariff stuff hit. These came a little bit later than my last batch of 6-inch clones, but I figured I would still do a video on these. The whole tariff situation is ever evolving as of the time of recording this. There's like a 90-day pause or something, and I believe the extra charges have decreased. But still, they're more expensive than what they used to be. So I would figure I would go ahead and still do a video on this. And I do still have an affiliate link if you want to check it out down in the description. Depending on the situation of everything, might be worth checking out. We'll find out. We'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, I have ordered 3 more Aliexpress 3 3/4 inch clones. I'm kind of picky on these. I don't order absolutely everything. But as you can see, they're starting to do the 187th. And I really like the 187th. So I went ahead and ordered a couple 187th. So I didn't want to order like the whole variety. I wanted to kind of have a bit more of a unique thing going on. So I do have one newer vintage collection 187th, which is very nice. Unfortunately, all my old 187ths, like the antenna mold, all of mine are yellow. Like, they are very yellow. And I've treated them in hydrogen peroxide like twice already, and they go back. They become yellow again after a while. So it's nice to have a 187th. I almost said 327th. There's way too many 7ths in Star Wars. There's way too many. But yeah, it's still cool. I still like it. It's the exact same body we've seen over and over and over again, so I'm not going to go over the articulation. Does it still smell? Yeah. That smell reminds me of an old DC Collectibles Arkham figure, actually. If you ever collected those, the smell is very, very similar. But yeah, the purples are nice. Seems to pretty much, for the most part, be the one shade of purple. Doesn't have the 2 shades like the old ones did. It still has the same blink head. It's not bad. It's not a bad one. And of course, I did also get an ARF Trooper. And this one actually does have that different shade of purple that I wish was far more present otherwise. But yeah, it's kind of funny. 6-inch did at 187th ARF. And now there's a 3 3/4 inch 187th ARF. Yeah, maybe if someone has an extra ATRT laying around, they would go ahead and deck it out with 187th purple. That would actually be really cool. Get this guy on an ATRT. These still do use like the old vintage collection hands, which still baffles me. I have no idea why they do this. I really wish I knew, but the hands definitely make things more difficult. Because those old 3 3/4 inch like TVC clones, those hands are made for them to be lefties, which is okay. Like, clones are ambidextrous. Like, you see them left and right. They could use either. They're clones of Jango Fett, and he was ambidextrous as well. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. I honestly don't. But yeah, these look really cool together. They look very, very cool together. I still love this 3 3/4 inch ARF Trooper helmet. I think it looks really, really nice. And it's cool to build out the 187th ranks a little bit. But I did get one more figure. I did get one more. The last one I got was a Shock Trooper. It's like the Bad Batch style with the pauldron. And I told myself, hey, if I decide I don't want the pauldron, I'll just take it off, and I just have a normal Shock Trooper in this new TVC mold. And if I want to give this pauldron to another Shock Trooper to be like a Bad Batch style, I could. So that's probably what I'll end up doing, because I have a lot of other Shock Troopers. And I was like, I only really need one of these, so I might as well get one with, with the pauldron. Little extra accessory. Per usual, there's various variants of these that Aliexpress puts out, like with binoculars, with other stuff, this, that, and the other. I don't go for all those. I don't have the funds or the interest to go for all of these knockoffs, because at the end of the day, they are still knockoffs. I don't consider these genuine additions to my collection, but rather just extra bonuses, extra little auxiliary pieces. I will never fret over not having a bootleg Clone Trooper. Given how they're not real Clone Trooper products, they are very much fake. So, yeah, I still enjoy these. And hopefully the whole tariff situation will work itself out. I'm not going to speak on it much since it's ever evolving. But yeah, I still enjoy these little guys. And that's honestly all I really have to say on the matter. They're cool. They're nice. I like the deco. Didn't really notice anything extremely wrong with them. My only real complaint is that I really enjoy the two-tone purples on the 187th Troopers, and it's always disappointing that a lot of these figures do not really have that two-tone purple. At least the big talking one did. I appreciated that. But if anything, I really like the old metallic purple that the old figures had, and it's very disappointing that we'll probably never get that again. Who knows, maybe one day I'll make a custom Hot Toys 187th and I'll use metallic purple paint. No, I'm never going to do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Short little video today, but I wanted to do a video on these new ones just to keep up with them, I guess. I don't know. Don't really have too much to say on the topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. And again, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Special shout out to channel members as always. Thank you all so much for your continued support. Have a great one, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.